We all know that the Earth has two motions, motion around the Sun and motion around its axis. We do not feel these motions because of the property of inertia. Let's say, if you are in a plane and the windows are closed well, and the plane speed does not change, you will never feel the movement. You will eat your food and watch your favorite movie as if you were on the ground, not as if you were moving at a speed of 1,000 kilometers per hour. The speed of Earth's rotation around its axis depends on your position on it. At the equator, for example, the Earth's orbital speed is 1,675 kilometers per hour, so that it completes a full revolution on its axis in 24 hours. Everything that falls on planet Earth moves with this speed, along with the entire planet. Atmosphere, seas, oceans, mountains, and everything else. Now, what would happen if the Earth accelerated its rotation around itself? If the speed of Earth suddenly increased to double, for example, the day would not be 24 hours, but only 12 hours. This will greatly affect our international biological clocks, which are rigidly adapted to 24 hours a day. It is not only our bodies that will be affected, but every other living being, animal and plant will be affected. The system of all communication satellites will fail because these satellites are in fixed orbits and they rotate at a speed proportional to the speed of Earth's rotation, so that they always stay in the same place all the time. Therefore, all our wireless communications will be cut off. All of this is somewhat easy, but what will happen in terms of climate and geography changes? No one will be spared. If the Earth's rotation speed doubled, the centrifugal force would pull a huge amount of water from the poles towards the equator, causing tropical cities to sink underwater. If we imagine that the Earth is static, the winds that blow from the North Pole will blow straight towards the equator. But due to the Earth's rotation around itself, the wind's path will deviate to the east. Now, if the Earth's rotation speed has increased on its axis, it would cause catastrophic, severe hurricanes. The accelerating movement of Earth will also cause the poles to flatten and bulge at the equator, which in turn will eventually lead to the movement of tectonic plates, which means devastating earthquakes that are almost impossible to escape from. Anyways, you don't have to worry about this. It is scientifically impossible for the Earth to suddenly change its rotational speed without prior. Whether it slows down or accelerates, this can only happen if a very large object at a certain angle hits the ground. And if this collision occurred, no one would ever survive to witness the effects of the acceleration of the Earth's rotation. Therefore, we invite you to enjoy the beauty of the morning and the beauty of the sunset in their present times, without caring about the speed of Earth.